Brothers and sisters, how are you all today? Yes, afternoon. So have you all had your lunch? How was lunch? Every week we look forward to this lunch. It's getting more and more sumptuous. I think I need to bring my Thai alms bowl, the big size one. Yeah. The alms bowl is a very, it's part of our Buddhist lineage. Yeah. So let me see. Okay, we need to keep on time. So are there any food left? There are some food left, huh? A bit. Yeah, a bit. Everybody have your cake ready? Yeah. So today we're going to share on right view, but we will run through our ritual first. Yeah. On the right, let's see who is new today. Second row. Yeah. The three of you. Tell us your name and how you got to know about this group cultivation.
Mostly, I got to know this through my neighbor's daughter Joey.
Great.
I got my daughter Regine, my son Jason here.
Welcome. Very good to have you join us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Who else is new here? Okay. Yes, there's this lady who look at me and then like. Yes. Tell us your name.
I'm Hui Min.
Hui Min.
It's my second time here.
But the first time, did you introduce?
Yeah.
Oh, you introduced already?
Yeah.
Then today you got a suspicious look. Yeah, so reintroduce a few more times, then you'll be okay. Welcome again. Oh, she's very sporting. Introduced before, okay lah, I take a mic. Good to see you again. Okay, who else? Let's see. Who else is new here? Yes. Come.
Hi,
yes, hello.
Jasmine.
And
It's my sister to ask me to come here.
who is your sister?
Ivy.
Ivy. Who is Ivy?
She's not here today.
Oh, your sister asked you to come, but she.
She don't come here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're on rotation duty. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. How about the little girl? Yes. Hello. Hello, little girl. No. Your daughter. Oh. Tell them your name. VD. How? Say again. Yeah. Her name is V. Jingyi, why you hold on to the mic? Pass her the mic. Then, you're adult. She's a kid. Yeah. Shove it down her throat. Oh. No. Oh, violent. Okay. Her name is. Okay. Give her a round of applause. Yeah, if you didn't introduce yourself, I will have introduced you as Catwoman. Welcome, Vidya. Okay, clap. Okay, next row, season parking holder, the family, and then the next row, yes, the gentleman in white, the second gentleman in white. Yes, tell us your name and. No. Yes.
Hi, brothers and sisters. My name is Wilson Ang.
Yes.
Last time I came here was, I counted 16 months ago.
16 months ago. Wow.
I see.
Okay. Welcome back. Yeah. So Wilson is with Buddhist Fellowship, and today he is here on a mission. Yes. So I will come back to him later, and he will share with us something. Who came with you?
Hi, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Yvonne. I'm also from Buddhist Fellowship. Came here to chaperone Brother Wilson.
I see. Make sure he goes back in one piece. Welcome, welcome. And who else is here? What's your name? Hui Wen. And where are you from? Huh? Corporation Primary School. How old are you? I can't see your face. Sit up, sit up. I can't see your face. How old are you?
8 years old.
8 years old. Wow, big girl already. Where are you working? This is my favorite joke for young kids. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. And the last gentleman.
Good afternoon, brother and sister.
Yes.
My name is
Angka Sien. Angka Sien.
Angka Kien.
Okay, Angka Kien.
I come from Buddhist Fellowship together with Wilson.
Yeah, his escort.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So as you all can see, they are here on a mission. Later we will find out what they are here for. Before we go to the right side, on the left side, has everybody introduced themselves? Let me see. The FOD folks, have they all introduced themselves? Yeah, the lady there, yes, the girl there, yes. Tell us your name.
Hi, my name is Xing Wen.
Yes, Xing Wen. Hello. Where are you from? How do you get to know about this group?
From Junjue.
From Junjue. Where's Junjue?
He went to work.
He went to work. Oh. And who came with you today?
Ray Chi, Serene, and Sukon.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yes. So there's a group of them there. They are from FOD, Friends of Dharma.
Yes.
A group of young people headed by Karen He and Jin Yue. And then they have the young adults. So they would have the Dharma sharing every week. And oh, hello, welcome. I hope you didn't get wet.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, the baby is here.
Yes, baby is here. Yeah. So if you have young kids, not young kids. Do you all take young kids? You all don't take young kids, young adults, Young adults, teenagers. Yeah, you all can send your young teenagers and young adults that way. Yeah, they would join us once in a while or so. In fact, usually they have their programs on the second floor. Yeah, so once a month they will join us. Yes. Okay, on to my right side. Hello, baby. Oh, if only you all can see his cute face. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can point this visualizer at him. Oh. 家婆?
4 months old.
Oh, you're 4 months old. He looked very stressed. He's like, hello. Oh. Okay, welcome. Yeah, okay, so let's see, who else? Oh, this is quite a good device, huh? The visualizer can be a video camera also. Yeah, wave to the camera. Yeah. Okay, who else is here for the first time? Yes.
First time here, but I attended some of your classes elsewhere.
Yes. Yeah.
My name is Jessica.
Jessica.
Yeah, I brought my friend here.
And where? Your friend? Huh? Tell us your
My
name.
name is
Li
Li Yang.
Yang.
First time I'm here.
First time that you are here.
Yeah.
Very good. Did you join us for lunch? You didn't join us for lunch. You missed our lunch.
I took lunch before I come.
Huh? What?
I took my lunch before I came.
Oh, I see. I see. Next time, join us for lunch. On the second Sunday of every month, we have our lunch Dharma. Okay? A huge spread. Okay? Good. Welcome. Okay, who else is here for the first time? On the right side, second, third row, fourth row, fifth row. Introduced before. Yes. Sixth. Yes, there you go. That lady there.
Hello, my name is Anna. I come because of my husband and Auntie Betty.
Your husband's?
Tiongkwan.
Yeah. And then just now you say Auntie Betty?
Yeah. She let us know.
Oh, you are the auntie. Hi, small world. I say. Yeah, so Tiongkwan.
Yes, hello, I'm Tiongkwan.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to know this from my aunt and my mom. My mom isn't here today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiongkwan is one of those of my students who is actually taller than me. Yeah, I remember we had this conversation before. Many years back. Sometimes I will talk about this group cultivation that I conduct for SIMBB. Yeah, it is the Buddhist society set up in SIM. Yeah, and the two of them are from SIM last time. Yeah, so they used to attend the group cultivation some years back. Yeah, so it's very nice to see you all today. Let's see, what else? Wow, this camera is good, can even zoom, Oh, zoom in. Okay, very good. So who else is here, new here? Yes, the gentleman in red as well.
So, brothers and sisters.
Yes.
I wanted to come here 2 years ago actually, ever since I know you in Pakistan.
Yes.
I came over here.
Uh-huh.
And it's, I have to come here because miraculously my name is called Richard Low. And this is Lowland.
And there's a Richards Avenue.
Richards Avenue.
Yeah.
So it's destined that I have to come here. And it's a pleasure to learn from you also. Yeah.
Good. Welcome. Yeah. So in case if any of the parents in the Dharma school or the teachers in the Dharma school wants to know my whereabouts, tell them that I'm in Singapore. I'm teaching here every Sunday at 1 p.m. If they are nearer to Geylang, they can also look me up on Wednesday and Thursday where I have classes there. All right? Very good to see you. Yeah. So, welcome to SGC for those who are new, and welcome back for those who have been with us, where we have our short puja, short meditation, and not so short Dharma sharing. Today, before we begin, we have two special things to do. The first one is I'm going to call upon Wilson. Wilson, let's give him a round of applause. I hope you have the poster or something I can put here. Then I can show them. Okay. Yeah, so Wilson is here today on a mission with his peers. They are here to share with us a very exciting conference that is coming up. Yeah, do you know? Wow, so excited, Yes, so there's this conference called Chaka. Yes, Chaka in Pali means wheel. Yeah, so it's a very interesting conference with an interesting name. And let me see if I can. Yes, Chaka. So one of the key themes that Wilson has shared with me last week about the Chaka is that it is about everyday life. Yeah, it's about our everyday life. And that is very in line with what we do here in SGC. And I would say, for the most part, in all temples. Yeah. Although sometimes when we go to temples, we go to monasteries, we go to attend Dharma classes, it feels a little bit disconnected with our life, isn't it? Yeah. It seems like, when we go to temple, then we pray, we have our puja, yeah, and then we try to, be spiritual and religious. And then after that, we finish up, we leave the temple, yeah, and then we get on with our life, yeah. We have our temple friends, where we go temple with. We have our Dharma class friend, where we go attend Dharma class with. And then we have our karaoke friends. We have our lunch kaki friend, yeah. We have our running friend. So sometimes Buddhism feels disconnected in this way, yeah, where we have different silos of circles, and they oftentimes don't overlap, yeah. But increasingly, not just in SGC, not just in Buddhist fellowship, but in many groups, we start to want to actually highlight not something new actually, something that the Buddha has always expounded, yeah, that fellowship with good spiritual friends is not half the holy life, but the whole of the holy life. Yeah, and that's why making the Dharma applicable in our life, yeah, apply it now in our modern life, yeah, cannot be closer to heart. Yeah. So I want to perhaps invite Wilson to say a few words, and then if you all have questions, can ask. Meanwhile, I will maybe show you all why this is such an exciting conference. Yeah, because yeah, they decided they have to invite me, otherwise, cannot reach out to Singaporeans. No. We have a huge panel here, yeah, of speakers, both from the Sangha and from lay people, both local and overseas. Now, Wilson, tell us more about Chaka.
Okay, thank you, Venerable. In fact, Venerable is so kind. You already done all the marketing for me. I just add on to what Venerable has just mentioned. The primary reason why I felt that we need to do more for all our Buddhist community and also outside the Buddhist community is to bring Dharma closer to them in a manner that is very contextual. Like, many of us, we come and listen to the Dharma every week in a general club like this, where we have young professionals, old people, and sometimes, in our own way, we have to translate what the Venerable says, in our own world. So we decided to do a bit more different in this forum, where we in fact will have a 4 running parallel workshop for different groups. Venerable will be in the youth workshop, and it's very closely connected with the youth. Then we
Still look youth.
That's why we put him in the youth. Right. And in the youth section, the topics are all about what matters to the youth. Right. It is essentially how the youth aspire to be successful, yet they want to have spiritual growth, and how to balance between the two. So that's the kind of topic we discuss in the youth. In the professional track, right, many of the questions raised is how we as a Buddhist can be successful in our career, right? It doesn't mean that we just be complacent as a Buddhist. We can be successful in a career, and how to work in harmony, in a very challenging workplace, right? We have very challenging people around us in a workplace. So how, as a Buddhist, we can try to be successful. So those are the kinds of topics we discuss for the professional. And then in the parents track, and I see here there are many parents, right? How to connect with your teenage. You've seen situation whereby when the mother or the father talk to the teenager and they're just looking at their handphone. Very common scene. So in a situation like that, we are trying to see how we can get that bonding stronger between the parents and the teen. And then we did not forget the silver generation, right? Where how they can grow actively, right? Or there are some people who are dealing with dementia or bereavement. So that's why we have 4 parallel tracks, and we have invited almost about 23 panelists, divided them among the 5, so that in the workshop they can go deeper. Right? And I told the panelists, be inspirational, share from their own personal experience, right? And how they can, through their personal journey in their Dharma life, inspire the audience, so that each of us can have a takeaway, translate to things that matter to you in your own way, right? So that you can always remember and practice. That's the guts of the forum, right? And of course, we have member also in the opening panel. And the opening panel will be a very interesting talk. We have 5 distinguished monks, so it's very interesting to hear 5 distinguished monks. Dharma himself, we have Ajahn Brahm, we have Bhante Seha from the Samadhi Buddhist Society, we have Bhante Dhammakami from the Oxford Buddha Vihara, and we also have one Tibetan Geshe Ngawang from the Tibetan Studies University. So we're going to probe into their lives. and they will be a bit exposed on that day. Sorry, Venerable.
Oh, no. Every week I expose myself to them.
So the moderator is a very interesting moderator, Dr. Ang. It was a very lively discussion. And we just wanted to open up and share the Dharma, in its truest color, so that all of us can benefit. Right? I took a bit long-winded to answer the question.
So let me help them ask some questions. So when is this happening?
Oh, so this will be on the 29th of October. It's a Sunday.
Yes.
It starts at
Oh
9 o'clock.
no, we're having our SGC.
Oh dear.
No, don't worry. We're actually not having SGC. Yeah. So in October. So starting in October, every time when there's like 5 weeks in a month, we will have one of the weeks as a break. Yeah. So October 29 is the first time we're going to have a break. And so that you can sign up for this, yes. Yeah. So so for SGC members, there'll be a discount. Is it not? No.
So the ticket is actually to recover costs. It's $30 for the retirees and the youth, and $50 for the rest. So if you help us today, we just take $10 off or whatever category you're in.
Wow.
Is that a good discount?
Yeah. So general will be $40.
$20 for the youth and retiree. We don't check
I see.
the trust, right? And then $40 for the general.
I see. Yeah. So let me see. Where will it be?
It will be at the SUTD, Singapore
SUTD.
University of Technology and Design.
Wow.
On that day itself, the MRT there'll be a new service. After Chinese, we will open on that day itself, right? Just next to the university. So we'll start at 9 o'clock. You can come before 9. Breakfast will be served before 9.
Oh.
Right? And so make sure you're taking care for your breakfast. Of course, lunch. Everybody will enjoy the very sumptuous bento box that TV provided.
Oh. Okay. Where is this SUTD?
SUTD is next to Sing Expo.
Oh, Singapore Expo.
Singapore Expo. Just
Okay.
it's the new university campus. Very beautiful. And it's a big campus there.
I see.
Right. So during the lunchtime, you can walk around. Right. Jackie Chan has a pavilion inside there. There's quite a nice pavilion. There's a first minister asking to put a pavilion inside there. You can have a look.
Okay. And what else? Do you have anything else you want to know more about? Besides today, when can they register?
Okay.
Like they are, they sometimes have to go back, discuss it with the family, and then ask the grandmother.
Right. So you can register online. In the flyer there is a website. You can register online. The thing about registering online is that I don't have a discount code online. Sorry, I didn't set that up. Right? But you really must say you just call me and you mention my name, to take care of it.
Oh, what's your name again?
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah. Oh. Just mention Wilson and
And we have to take a photo with you.
Yeah. And then send it over. So does your name apply for other programs that BF conduct?
Wow.
Anything Wilson. No. Only apply for this program, okay? Yeah.
Just mention that. Just mention the group. Right. SGC. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Wilson need to go back to attend to some matters. So there will be one or two of y'all behind.
Yes. So Brother Katian and Sister Yvonne will stay behind.
All right.
You can register on the spot if you save you the time of registering online.
Okay.
The print form there.
Can I take a look at that form? Can you pass me us one form? Yeah, I always like to scrutinize forms. So you have your attendee's full name. Full cannot be half the name.
First name and last name.
Attendee's email, is it compulsory?
Because they will acknowledge.
Then mobile number.
Right.
Item description. What is item description?
Just say whether you're a student, retiree.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Well then gender.
Okay, so those gender
Age.
things is nice to have.
Okay.
Right.
So price.
The price will be the $40 to $20.
Oh.
Right.
And then workshop session indicate. Okay. Then this the attended. Very good. I like this form already. Yeah. See, collect minimum information where possible. Yes. Never collect more than you need. Yes.
Just that for the civil generation, because we have 3 sub-tracks, the track on active aging is full house fee. So that one, my apologies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other tracks are all available.
So they are not limited to attend according to the age group, right?
No need. So, for example, for someone senior here who wants to know how is it like to be like a youth, then you go register.
And maybe understand the challenges of youth.
Yes.
And then maybe youth would like to know more about what their parents are facing. Attend the parents' track. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Wilson.
Thank you very much.
Give him a round of applause. Yeah. So 29th. What is today's date?
Today,
8. 3 more weeks. Very good.
Right.
See you all in 3 weeks' time.
Thank you very much.
Sadhu. All right. So we have 2 more things to do. One is today's topic. The other one is tree refuge. So I was deliberating over whether to do it first, then a Dharma sharing, or the other way around. I decided we'll do the Dharma sharing first. Then this is in line with how it is in the Buddha's time. When they come and then they listen to the teachings and then they get inspired and then they decide, yes, I want to take refuge. But in fact, for Siu Ming and her daughter, I want to congratulate them because last week they decided to take refuge, and become disciples of the Buddha. Yeah. Yes. This is how it's like in the Buddha's time. After hearing the teachings, reflecting on it, and then coming to a certain level of understanding and acceptance of what has been taught by the Buddha. Yeah. And then we decide, yes, this is the worthy thing to do. Do something worthwhile in life. Be a Buddhist. All of you forget the advertisement for teachers. Oh, apparently you all cannot remember. Do you remember last time there was an advertisement for teachers? Do something worthwhile in life. Be a teacher. Really, bo, 哎呀，没良心的这些人。Okay, anyway, so today we're going to touch on right view. So previously we have started 2 weeks ago on the motivation, the intent, the attitude towards the teachings, laying the foundations for what we are going to share today on right view. So in Majjhima Nikaya is one of the collections. Nikaya, in a way, means a collection. The collection of teachings that is of middle length. Hence called Majjhima Nikaya, the middle length discourse. And in this discourse, there are about 150 something different suttas. And in one of them, it is called Sammaditthi Sutta. Yeah, the teaching, the discourse on right view. Yeah. So, what is this sutta about? We will not be going through it page by page. There are 9 pages. Wow, quite a lot, huh? Or would you all like to go through page by page? How many of you want to go through page by page? How many of you don't want to go through page by page? How many of you don't know what I'm talking about? This is always if we ask you to vote, jialat. Let's just run through. Let's just run through. I'm always of the mindset, learning Dharma is not a 1-2 days thing. Yeah, not a 1-2 days thing. My teacher once commented, some students asked him whether he can quickly run through one of the commentary. We have been going through for 6 months, and after 6 months, we were only like maybe 30%, or 40%. And so the students were feeling a bit anxious because they are from another country and the visa is, it has a limited time. So they asked my teacher whether my teacher could teach faster and then cover more teachings. Yeah. So my teacher said, yeah, we could. We could go faster, finish the whole commentary in 6 months, and then give you an exam. And then you write some paper, and then get it graded, and you graduate. Yeah, you finish your course, you graduate with a certificate. And then he said, so what if you get a certificate? Yeah, you are still an unenlightened being. He said, we must not have that kind of attitude to want to quickly finish and graduate with a paper, with a certificate. He says, we should not have that kind of impatience in learning the Dharma. We shouldn't say, oh, I have learned this once, and that's enough. We should learn it once, learn it twice, learn it 10 times, learn it 1,000 times, he said. When can we say we graduate? He says, when we have completely comprehended the teachings, had penetration into the Dharma, then we have graduated. I was, when I heard his sharing on this, I was so uplifted. Yeah, it was so. I don't know. Some people may feel like, wow, jialat. I don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah, but I was genuinely, and even now as I'm speaking about it, I don't know whether you can feel the excitement, but I was very excited. Like, wow, yeah, that's the way. Yeah. So maybe we'll finish it in 1 day. Yeah. But if we finish it in 1 day, do we actually understand? Are we able to use it? That's the important thing, isn't it? Yeah. Let's take a look. So it opens with the standard verse, thus have I heard. Yeah. So in the Buddha's time, Venerable Ananda wasn't there to say, thus have I heard. But it was after the Buddha has passed away, when they were doing the recitation in the first council, where Venerable Upali recited the Vinaya and then the precepts, while Venerable Ananda, he recited the discourses. And so, from his point of view, he told the congregation of 500 Arahants, he told them, thus have I heard. Yeah. This was the context why this verse, thus have I heard, appeared. Yeah. That this is how he heard it. Whether you accept or not, this is how he heard it. He's not making a claim that it's true or false or this and that. He's just telling you as it is, that this is what he heard. And the other Arahants, when they heard that, they would affirm that that is in line with what they have heard as well. And it's through this process that the Nikayas are said to have been compiled. Yeah. First memorized, and then later on, much later, put down into words. And from there, before it was put down into words, it was then sorted, grouped into different lengths, according to the ability of the redactors, those monks, the company of monks who were responsible for recitation Yeah, and eventually, when it was noted down, it became into what we call the Nikayas. Yeah, so today you can just download this from the internet. No big deal, you know. Yeah, you can in fact have voluminous copies. Yeah, of not just the teachings but the Vinaya, and not just these two, but also the commentaries over the centuries. But know that all this is possible not through a trivial process, yeah, but through the effort and time, yeah, lives sometimes of countless individuals passing down all the way. So thus have I heard. On one occasion, the Blessed One was living at Savatthi in Jeta's Grove Anatta Pindakas Park. So this is, as I've shared before, a very popular place where the Buddha would recite, and so it appeared in many suttas. Yeah. Savatthi is very interesting because it's the name of the city and the state. Yeah. It's a very popular state, very what do you call that? Very, in a way, almost like metropolitan. A lot of people coming in and out, you know, going there to do business, going there to learn, and all kinds of things. Yeah. So at that point in time, there the Venerable Sariputra addressed the bhikkhus thus: friends, bhikkhus. Yeah. So he addressed the other monks. This is Venerable Sariputra speaking. He spoke to the monks, addressing them as friends, and they replied, "Friend." So this is very interesting. In the other sutta, Mahaparinibbana Sutta, then it is said that the Buddha instructed the monks that after he has passed away, they should no longer address each other as friend, but those who are junior should address the senior as senior, and those who are senior can address the junior as by their name, yeah, or something. Yeah, or address them as friend, but not the other way around. The Venerable Sariputra said this. Yeah, so you notice that in other suttas, where the Buddha is the one who is speaking, he would just refer to Venerable Sariputra as Sariputra. Yeah? Whereas here, it is actually Venerable Sariputra speaking. Yeah? So while the Buddha was staying there, in this case, this sutta is mainly spoken by Venerable Sariputra. One of right view is said, friends, in what way is a noble disciple one of right view, whose view is straight, who has perfect confidence in the Dharma, and has arrived at this true Dharma? So it has been said that there are those with right view. Yeah. So Venerable Sariputra addressed them and told them, this is being said, but what does it mean? Yeah, what does it mean? In what way, when a person is of right view? Yeah, how do you tell whether this person's view is right, is straight? Yeah, and when this person has right view, also has perfect confidence in the Dharma. Let me just do some annotation so that you can maybe take note of some of the things. It's so interesting. One bag, many pen, and I cannot find them. Okay. Okay, so whose view is straight, has right view, has perfect confidence, and arrive at this true Dharma. You will recall how I've mentioned before the three stages. When we first hear about a teaching, it is just knowledge. Then we reflect on that knowledge and we have an understanding of it. These two is a very important early stages of the process of development of wisdom. But that's not complete yet. Then you cultivate to do a verification, to verify what you have heard, to verify the knowledge that you have, and to ascertain, to verify what you have understood. And only when you do that, then you see the Buddha's teaching for yourself. And when you see the Buddha's teaching for yourself, then you have confirmed perfect confidence. Why? Because this perfect confidence or faith is no longer simply because, he looks very convincing. No longer that. No longer because this is my Sifu saying. No longer because many people say so. No longer that. No longer because, this has been passed down from a long time. No longer that. But because you have seen it for yourself. And because you have seen it for yourself, you know it to be true. Even if others were to tell you, 10% kind of tell you that it's not true. Yeah, sure. But you know it's true. You will not be shaken. And before we continue, right view. How many of you do not know the Noble Eightfold Path? Have not heard of the Noble Eightfold Path? Hello, Ethan. You have finished your PSLE. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. We rejoice for you. You have finished a very important hurdle. You no longer have to study for primary school anymore. You just have to study 4 years of secondary school. And if you are lucky, or if you are good enough, then you have to study more. Typically between, 4 plus 3, 2 or 3, about 6 or 7, then plus 3 or 4, about 10 more years approximately. So, congratulations anyway. Well, good to see you again. You disappeared for a while because you were busy studying. So are you busy playing now? You should be. Come on. Tell me you are busy playing. Yes, see, now all he can do is smile like that. Whoa. Okay. So, who doesn't know Noble Eightfold Path? If you don't raise your hand, I will go around randomly. Then you'll be embarrassing. If you raise your hand, then I will not call you. Okay, then I will not call you. The rest? Whoever have not heard of Noble Eightfold Path, please raise your hand. Okay? So the rest have heard of it. So who don't know Noble Eightfold Path? Raise your hand. Don't know, raise your hand, okay? Who knows? Raise your hand. You know, the good thing about having mobile, this wireless mic is I can go around. Like, raise your hand.
No, but forgotten.
This is English, You know or you don't know. There's no I forgotten. Forgotten means you don't know. So who knows and remember the Noble Eightfold Path? Okay. Now, what is the first of the Noble Eightfold Path? Right view. Give her a round of applause. You see how ready she is to take the 3 refuge. Who else? Raise your hand. Noble Eightfold Path. Who knows the Noble Eightfold Path? Right speech. Wait, slowly. Wrong order, still go so fast. After right view, then?
I don't know the sequence, but
Okay, right speech. Just one enough. Just one. Okay, very good. Give her a round of applause. Okay. Right speech is number 3. What else? This row, anybody know Noble Eightfold Path?
Is the second one right concentration?
Right concentration is number 8. Okay, give her a round of applause. This one already somebody answered. How about here?
Diligence.
diligence, right effort. Yeah, right effort is number 6. Number 6. Very good. Give her a round of applause. Okay, how about this row? Any? Right livelihood. Number 5. Number 5. Very good. Give her a round of applause. How about this row? Oh, refer to notes. Like, right mindfulness. Very good. Round of applause. Number 7. And this side? Huh? Right conduct. Right action. Right action. Very good. Round of applause. That's number 4. Right? This row. Right aspiration or right intention. Very good. That's number 2. What else? What else? Huh? Have. Number 7. Speech is number 3. Yeah, I already said. Number 7. Missing. Right mindfulness. Give her a round of applause. So, what is the first of the Noble Eightfold Path? Right view. Very good. Give her a round of applause. What is the second Noble Eightfold Path? Right intention. Very good. Give him a round of applause. What is the third Noble Eightfold Path? Third. Don't worry. I will come back to you. Okay. Right speech. How about the fourth Noble Eightfold Path? Right action. Very good. Give her a round of applause. What is the fifth Noble Eightfold Path?
Right livelihood.
Right livelihood. Very good. Give him a round of applause. The sixth Noble Eightfold Path. The sixth factor. Right?
Understanding.
Huh?
Understanding.
Slow down. Take a deep breath. Okay, give your brain some oxygen. Think. Number 6. Go through the list.
Mindfulness.
Right. Mindfulness. Before mindfulness. Just imagine that I'm asking somebody else. It's less stressful. Cannot remember. Before mindfulness. I will come back to you, don't worry. Yeah. I'm slowly going behind. Can remember or not? You all don't just sit there and smile. Right effort, yes, right effort, very good. What is number 6?
Mindfulness.
Number 7 is right mindfulness. He just answered.
Right effort.
Right effort, very good. Give them a round of applause. For your list down the 37 factors of enlightenment. Okay, number 8.
Concentration.
Right concentration, very good. Give her a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Okay, FOD. 4 of you. Write down, list down any 4 of the 5 aggregates. 1 each, 1 each. 5. Louder. In English. Give him a round of applause for his fake armor. Right? Okay, what shall we ask Christina? Can you tell the guy? Okay, what is the 5th aggregate? Number 5. 不要讲。No. 受想行识 is the mind. Before soul, there's something else. Okay, 5 aggregates. What are the 5 aggregates? 攞試，來啦，咪看。See, every time when I ask somebody else, we are not so stressed. So imagine I'm asking, 咪看。Imagine I'm asking somebody here, what is the 5th aggregate? Then you help him. Right? Huh? So 5 aggregate. Just now, What's his name? Shu Peng. What are the 5 aggregates? Yeah. So, 舌手相心事. So what is it in English? Go and ask him. Go and ask him. Ask him. Ask him.
Consciousness.
What is the 4th aggregate?
Action.
Huh? Not action.
I know. Maybe let me try.
Try.
Brain.
Huh? Brain. 手手相心事是行
Action.
No, not action. Not action. 波汤车. Okay, ask you another one. The third of the Noble Eightfold Path.
Mindfulness.
Third 了. 深呼吸. How you memorize what? VI what?
Speech.
Okay, very good. Give her a round of applause. Wow. Okay, very good. So the Noble Eightfold Path, I mentioned it in one of the urban retreats, that this is the irony of Buddhism. That you can be a Buddhism from birth to death and never know Noble Eightfold Path. And yet, the Noble Eightfold Path is the distinct, unique approach that the Buddha taught in his first teaching, Dharma Chakrapavatana Sutta, the turning of the wheel of truth. Yeah. So in this teaching, the Buddha highlighted the 4 Noble Truths, and in the 4th Noble Truth is the Eightfold Path. You, even if you don't know when the Buddha was born, it's okay. I will tell you on record, it's okay. Of course, if you know, it's also good. Yeah. But if you don't know the Buddha's birthday, you don't know Guan Yin Pusa's, Guan Yin Dan, I tell you, Guan Yin Pusa will not be upset with you, no. I mean, you can't make him or her upset anyway. But if you don't know the Noble Eightfold Path, Guan Yin Pusa will be like, why? Yeah, because that is the one thing that can help you become free of suffering. So how can we as Buddhists not know? Yeah, we should know. Yeah, so today we start off with right view, but you must know that right view is part of the Noble Eightfold Path. It's the first of the Noble Eightfold Path. Yeah. Okay? Got it? Yes? Okay, good. So let's take a look. Otherwise, we go through this whole sutta and you have no idea what the significance or importance is. Why Sifu harp so much on right view? So, third paragraph. Indeed, friend, we would come from far away to learn from the Venerable Sariputra the meaning of this statement. It would be good if the Venerable Sariputra would explain the meaning of this statement. Having heard it from him, the bhikkhus will remember it. This seems like a standard kind of response, yeah. But in this paragraph, there are a few things we learn here as well. You see, the first thing, they will come from far away to learn from Venerable Sariputra the meaning of this statement. This shows the effort. Yeah, they do not say Venerable Sariputra should travel a long distance to come and teach us. Yeah, but they are willing to go a long distance to learn it. Yeah, this shows the effort, and it also implies the value that they see in this statement. Yeah, this teaching on right view. And it would be good if the Venerable Sariputra would explain the meaning of this statement. It would be good. Good in what sense? Good in the sense that after learning it, you will tiobepio? No. Yeah? Good in the sense that after learning it, you will never fall sick? No, not as well. Good in the sense that after learning it, you will get A for your PSLE? Not necessarily. Yeah, if you don't study, you will not get A's. It will be good because after learning it, it will set you off in the right direction, yeah, on the Noble Eightfold Path. Because without right view, all your other practices will be tainted. Yeah, will be tainted. And the last part, having heard it from him, the bhikkhus will remember it. Heard it, remember it. This is very important. Yeah? Heard it, remember it. If you heard it and then you forget it, then what? Then, So, do you all remember? Do you recall that Sư Phụ always say, do you remember? Yeah, keep on reminding. So just now, just maybe 15 minutes ago, I mentioned about the 3 steps. What are the 3 steps? Can remember or not? What are the 3 steps of progression? First one, Wen. Second, Si. Third one, Xiu. Yeah. This is called collective knowledge. When you're all together, you all can come out with the answer. When Sư Phụ asks you alone, blank out. So, I've repeated this concept many times. Now, this is found inside the teachings. That to develop wisdom, you go through these 3 stages. Hearing, yeah, that means coming into contact with the teachings. Then contemplation and cultivation. When you hear something, you gain knowledge. But here, with reference to this, I want to highlight something. You don't simply hear and you have knowledge. You must hear and remember. If you hear but you don't remember, is it still knowledge? like our sister just now, so cute. Yeah, I know, but I forgot. Hey, but don't laugh at her, no? At least she's honest about it. Some of you, maybe just quiet. I don't say that I forget. Until Sư Phụ come and ask, Yeah, so this is very crucial. But how can you hear and remember it? You must first pay attention. Second, don't think. I'm not saying that thinking is wrong. After all, the second part is contemplation. But when you're doing hearing, you must not contemplate at the same time. Because most of us, once you contemplate, you're not hearing. Once you hear, you're not contemplating. Most of us are not at the stage where we can do both at the same time. And in fact, you can't. Yeah, you are doing only one of them. A lot of times when I have discussion with students, you may hear me almost sometimes quite curtly saying, stop. Yeah, and this is because if I let it continue, it will not benefit that person. Because the person is thinking. And oftentimes thinking in the wrong direction. Yeah. A telltale sign is the moment Sư Phụ stops, the other person immediately asks a question that is totally irrelevant. Yeah. That's a huge telltale sign that the person wasn't even listening to begin with. No big deal, yeah, except that the time is wasted. Whose time? Your time. Your precious human life. Yeah. So hearing it and then remembering it, that's very crucial. Yeah. This sequence can be seen as first having faith, yeah, then seeing value. Yeah. So faith has these few qualities. Then you put in effort to want to go and travel, and then listen to it. Yeah. And only when you have all this will you remember. Yeah. And Venerable Sariputra's reply, then friends, listen and attend closely to what I shall say. And they replied, yes, friend, the bhikkhus replied. Yeah. So the Buddha would sometimes, if the Buddha is speaking, he would sometimes say, listen and I shall speak. Yeah. Or listen and the Tathagata shall speak. Yeah. And then the bhikkhus will reply, we listen with delight. Yeah. The Venerable Sariputra said this, and this is the opening, yeah, the opening stanza that set the stage. This is the content itself. And this text in bold is actually an outline, topic outline, that is included by Venerable Nyanamoli Thera and Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi. Yeah, so this is inserted to help the reader have an idea. Okay, this is one category, one section of the whole teachings. Yeah. Today we're going to go through this section first, before we go through the rest. Yeah. So this category is on the wholesome and unwholesome, kusala and akusala. So when friends, a noble disciple understands the wholesome, the root of the wholesome, understands the unwholesome, the root of the unwholesome, the wholesome and the root of the wholesome. In that way, he is one of right view, whose view is straight, who has perfect confidence in the Dharma, and has arrived at this true Dharma. Now you'll find that when you read the sutras, sometimes you may read halfway and you're like, you have double take. You may feel like, did I read the same thing twice? Or did the text repeat itself? Yeah. You notice unwholesome, unwholesome, wholesome, wholesome. Yeah. Seems to have some kind of repetition. It has to do with Indian logic. For the Indians, not just the Buddha. When I say Indian, why do I say Indian? Because it's not just the Buddha who would teach in this way. Yeah. But this is part of what we call the Indian style of logic, where you have A and then not A. Yeah, so we say good or bad. Yeah, or we can say good and not good. Yeah, in this case, unwholesome and wholesome. Yeah, unwholesome, that means not wholesome and wholesome. This is one combination. In some other texts, then there's another category in between these two. Neither wholesome nor unwholesome. Yeah? So not X and not X. And just when you thought that that's all, then in some other suttas, it talk about X, not X, not X nor not X, and X and not X. Yeah, so permutation of 4. Yeah. This is something that is above or outside of the parameter of Buddhism, because this is more to do with logic. Yeah. You may think, Shifu, because of your background, so you always want to bring in logic and all these things that, but it's actually not. Yeah, because this style of thinking, is found within the suttas. And the earlier you get used to it, the more readily comprehensible the suttas become. Yeah. So here, you actually have 2 sets. Yeah, and in each set, you have the subject matter and the root. Yeah, so you have A and the root of A, and then you have A prime, and the root of A prime. Yeah, so you have unwholesome, wholesome, root of wholesome, and root of unwholesome, and root of wholesome. Can you see that pattern? Say yes. Yes. I hope you do. Yeah. So this is the first section, and this is the opening. Then below explains what these are in actual. Yeah. So, and what, friends, is the unwholesome? What is the root of the unwholesome? What is the wholesome, and what is the root of the wholesome? Yeah. So here it goes into more details. Killing living beings is unwholesome. Taking what is not given is unwholesome. Misconduct in sensual pleasures is unwholesome. False speech is unwholesome. Malicious speech is unwholesome. Harsh speech is unwholesome. Gossip is unwholesome. Covetousness is unwholesome. Ill will is unwholesome. Wrong view is unwholesome. This is called the unwholesome. In other words, the 10 unwholesome deeds. Yeah? The 10 unwholesome deeds. Can remember or not? Right now for some reason, if this is the last piece of text describing this and it's somehow burned away, can you remember or not? If you can remember, then you have the ability to support and sustain the true Dharma. And future generations will have to depend on you to tell them. Then they will go to you and say, "Dear sister or dear senior, please tell us what you have heard from long time ago, the teaching on what is unwholesome, so that we can avoid that which is unwholesome. So for the welfare and benefit of many, please tell us." And imagine if this is the last piece, and then you've forgot the details. And then you tell them, "Well, I remember there was something about killing." And then the rest I can't remember. Let me teach you a simple way, okay? So, this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. So if you look at this 10, it's grouped into 3, 4, 3. Okay, 3, 4, 3. The first 3 are bodily action: killing, stealing, sexual misconduct. And this is what we recite every single week, starting with Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Yeah, every week we recite. And we didn't just recite in Pali. We also recite in English. Yeah, I undertake the training rule to abstain from killing. Yeah. So similarly for stealing and sexual misconduct. So the first 3 are bodily actions, and these are unwholesome. Can remember? Can or not? Sure. Now if I were to flip over the page and go around asking, would you all remember? Can remember or not? Only 3 things. Come on, 来，一起背. Abstaining from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. Yeah. In other words, killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct is unwholesome. Yeah. Easy what? Only 3 things to remember. Next, 4 things. Starting with lying. Lying is the 4th precept. Musawada Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Yes? So, from lying, then there's 3 more. Together, these 4, if you avoid them, it is considered right speech. Yeah? Right speech. Just now someone immediately shared right speech as part of Noble Eightfold Path. Yeah, right speech comprises 4 parts. Usually when we recite the precepts, we only highlighted the number 1, which is lying. Yeah, to abstain from that. But in fact, as part of the Noble Eightfold Path, as part of the wholesome or unwholesome roots, yeah, or deeds, yeah, speech has 4 parts. So the first one is harsh speech. False speech. Now the order itself in different suttas sometimes is a bit different. Yeah, the one that I memorized a long time ago is 这个妄语2口其语2舌. Yeah. So depending on the text, sometimes the order may not be exactly in that same odd sequence. But let's look at this sequence. Okay, starting with false speech. False speech is basically lying. The next one, malicious speech. So Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi, in the book, in the Buddha's word, he used malicious speech, similar to the translation here. But in the Chinese translation, we use 两舌. Yeah, 两舌 literally 2 tongue, double-sided tongue. Yeah, double tongue. Meaning you say something to this person, then say something to that person, causing them to have conflict. Yeah. So in some translations, instead of malicious speech, they use divisive speech. Yeah, speech that divides. Yeah. So this is very interesting because, as I've shared before, when we go through, when we start doing translations ourselves, and we dwell deeper into the root of some of the terms, you'll find that the Pali translations, Pali to English translation, tend to focus on, let's say, one aspect of the word, whereas Chinese translation focus on another part. So the same term, malicious is talking about the intent. Yeah, the intent is malicious. But the Chinese talk about the action itself, dividing speech, divisive speech. Yeah. So to me, last time I would hear people saying, no, the Pali translation is better. The English translation is more authentic. Then the Chinese Buddhists will say, no. Ours, English translation is modern. Yeah, it's only recent times. This is not accurate. Ours is more accurate. And sometimes Chinese Buddhists even make it almost as though the Buddha speak Chinese. Speak Mandarin. I'm like, but the Buddha wasn't even Chinese, Yeah. So in what way is it authentic? The truth is, the truth itself is beyond languages. So to me, neither English nor Chinese will completely describe it. In what sense? Because it depends on both the speaker and the listener. When you have the best combination, then you have the best translation. In my opinion, for many of the terms, if you are bilingual, take a look at both translations. Yeah. In this case especially, you find that 两舌 and malicious, yeah, 两舌 means like divisive, yeah, or two tongue. So these two together completely, give a more comprehensive explanation of what this kind of speech is about. So this is the second of the speech, which is unwholesome. Harsh speech, I've explained on numerous occasions. This is unwholesome. Gossip is unwholesome. So in some places, we call this idle chatter. Yeah? In Chinese, 奇语. And the essence of it is anything that is not pertaining to the magga and phala, not pertaining to the path or the fruit. And then this is considered unwholesome. Why? You may say, you mean I chit-chat with my friend wrong? I meet with my friends for afternoon Thai tea, then we talk about, wow, where do you go? Wow, you go to some Korean restaurant, wow, very nice, or what? Like that is wrong. Well, depends on what you want at the end of the day. Because you must know that this is with reference to enlightenment. As far as enlightenment is concerned, those kind of speech doesn't conduce to enlightenment. Yeah? But the Buddha don't go around with this ruler and measure every day. Oh, you wrong. Yeah? If you want to attain enlightenment, then you are wasting your time. Yeah? But how many of you are in a rush to attain enlightenment next Wednesday? I thought so. Yeah, because of that, in fact, there's a sutta where one of the disciples, for the first time, hear about the teaching that is supramundane. And for the first time hearing it, he cried. Because that was his dying moment already. Yeah. And so he asked, why is it that lay people are not taught this? I have been supporting the Buddha and the Sangha for so long. Yeah? Why is this not taught to us? And the reply from, if I don't recall wrongly, Venerable Sariputra, was that, well, because lay people don't show that you all want to know about the supramundane. You all want to have pleasure. You all want to have a happy life, happy family life in this life and next life and more life. So of course don't tell you that. So this is the interesting thing. Yeah, the Buddha don't just teach like indiscriminately and force Dharma down people's throat. Yeah? If you find that, just having a happy life is not enough. If you find that even in that worldly family happiness, it is dissatisfying. It is not completely satisfying. Then you can look into the Dharma. And the Dharma will tell you, beyond this worldly pleasure, there's more. Yeah, there's more. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wrong speech, yeah, or unwholesome speech. Then last three is actually about the mind. Yeah, body, speech, and mind. Yeah, 3. Okay, these 3 categories. The last 4 is basically greed, hatred, and delusion. Greed, hatred, delusion, who don't know? Yeah, the three roots of all evil. Yes. So covetousness is to crave for what belongs to others. Yeah. You see someone have a nice car, you think, "Ayah, why don't I have a nice car? I want a nice car also." You see someone with straight A's, you, "Ayah, I want a straight." Is it okay? She's like, "Huh? What straight A's? I don't want straight A's. I want to play my game." You see someone with the latest phone play games very quickly. Do you want or not? You want, maybe your mom may buy, no. Maybe only. But if you don't want, confirm don't buy. He's very confused now. So covetousness is unwholesome. Ill will. Yeah, ill will is a subset of the branch of anger. Yeah, from anger to hatred to ill will to harmfulness. A whole spectrum. Yeah, of feeling negativity towards others. Yeah, starting with simple anger and so on. Yeah, so ill will is unwholesome. Wrong view is unwholesome. Wrong view. So this is where most people think that having wrong views is okay. Yeah, most people think, sim guan ho de ho. I've mentioned so many times, right? Sim guan ho de ho. That the heart, as long as the heart is good, that's good enough. Apparently, that's not good enough. If you have wrong view is another name for delusion. Yeah. When we hear delusion and we hear wrong view, seems to be separate things, but they're talking about the same thing. Wrong view basically means you are deluded about the world. But we are deluded about many things. Yeah? Like for example, yesterday the train breakdown, yeah, until today. Not everybody know what happened. Do you know what happened? There was a flood. Yeah? Why is there a flood? That I don't know. Yeah, so in that way, I'm deluded about why there is a flood. But that kind of delusion doesn't get you stuck in a samsara. So here, this wrong view, this form of delusion is very specific. That you have wrong views about this world that get you stuck in samsara. And that's why this is part of the Buddha's teaching, because this sets the correct direction that can free us from samsara. That's why the wrong view here is not simply about some opinion you have. Yeah, it's about how we think about this world. And if you have the wrong idea about this world, then you're going to do things that actually is not conducive, yeah, for our ultimate liberation. The next section is about the wholesome. Yeah, when we come back, we will go through it. But if you want, you can always read ahead, Majjhima Nikaya number 9. Yeah, you can find this sutta from Access to Insight. Okay. So take a look at this. Okay, Majjhima Nikaya number 9. And then when we come back, we'll go through it. And if you read ahead, then you may have questions. Then we can discuss further. All right? So before we wrap up, I want to invite Siu Ming and her daughter to come forward. Yeah, this will be a short ceremony. So you all can... mother must... New here lah. Why mother go to the side? One on each side lah. So today we will administer the 3 refuges and the 5 precepts to the 2 of you. We have another bhikkhu here to bear witness. So it's most auspicious. Yeah, and then we have a whole congregation, including representative from Buddhist Fellowship, to be your witness. Power. Yeah. So it usually starts with a request. Yeah. So they made the request last week, so we don't go through the ceremony. Yeah. The reason why refuge and precepts is always requested before we administer it. It's because in Buddhism, it is a voluntary process. Yeah? It's on your own accord that you all come to me to request for refuge. Not refuge from me, refuge in the Triple Gem. Yeah. It is on behalf of the Buddha that the Sangha administer it to you all. Administer the triple refuge. Refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Taking refuge in the Buddha as your teacher. Taking refuge in the teacher's teaching, the Dharma. And taking refuge in the Sangha, the community of monks and nuns, and those who are enlightened as your guide. Yeah? In this way, taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, it will be for your welfare and benefit in this life and in future life. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, 3 bows to the Buddha. Yeah, just bow down. Okay, so I will recite some verses, then you all repeat after me. Okay? 皈佛、皈法、皈僧、皈佛、两足尊、皈法、离欲尊、皈僧、众众尊、皈佛、不堕地狱、皈法、不堕恶鬼、皈僧、不堕旁生、皈佛境、皈法境、皈僧境。一拜。皈佛、皈法、皈僧、皈佛、两足尊、皈法、离欲尊、皈僧、众众尊、皈佛、不堕地狱、皈法、不堕恶鬼、皈僧、不堕旁生、皈佛境、皈法境、皈僧境。再拜七。皈佛、皈法、皈僧、皈佛、两足尊、皈法、离欲尊、皈僧、众众尊、皈佛、不堕地狱、皈法、不堕恶鬼、皈僧、不堕旁生、皈佛境、皈法境、皈僧境。So congratulations, the refuge has been administered. Yeah, I will now administer the 5 precepts. Yeah, it is what we have been reciting. Yeah, but I will repeat to you the verses and ask you all the question. Yeah, from this point until end of your life. Yeah, as those lay people in the past would have declared to the Buddha, may the Blessed One consider me as the lay disciple from this point until end of life. So I will ask you, 能持否? And if you all can, then say 能持. Okay? 第一条戒不杀生，色优婆萨优婆夷戒，汝等尽行受，能持否？能持。好，一拜。第二条戒不偷盗，色优婆萨优婆夷戒，汝等尽行受，能持否？能持。第三条戒不邪淫，是优婆萨优婆夷戒，汝等尽行受，能持否？能持。 第四条戒不妄语，是优婆萨优普夷戒，汝等尽行受，能持否？
能持。
第五条戒不饮酒，是优婆萨优普夷戒，汝等尽行受，能持否？
能持。
一拜起立。我念一句，你念一句，好，这个愿以此受戒功德，
愿此受戒功德
普及于一切，
普及一切
我等与众生，
我等与众生
皆共成佛道，
皆共佛道，
皆共成佛道。
皆共成佛道。
阿弥陀佛。好，礼佛3拜。Okay, and rise as a disciple of the Buddha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, come. Let's all rise and do dedication.